December 1900. A lonely lighthouse stands tall on the edge of the world, the Flannan Isles, off the coast of Scotland. 3 men are stationed there: Thomas Marshall, James Duckett, and Donald MacArthur. When the relief ship arrives after Christmas, the light isn't shining. Inside, everything is in perfect order: the lamps trimmed, a meal untouched on the table, and one man's coat still hanging on the wall. But the keepers? Gone, without a single trace. The Flannan Isles, also called the Seven Hunters, are small, uninhabited islands battered by brutal Atlantic winds. The nearest town, on the Isle of Lewis, is nearly 20 miles away. The lighthouse, built just 2 years earlier, was meant to guard passing ships from the deadly reefs below. The men who worked here were cut off from the world for weeks at a time. Just the roar of the sea and the endless sweep of the light. But in December 1900, something interrupted that lonely routine, something no one could explain. On December 26th, the relief vessel Hesperus arrived to bring new supplies and a replacement keeper. From miles away, the captain noticed something was wrong. The lighthouse lamp was dark. No one came out to greet them. No flag flying. No movement at all. When the crew landed, they found the gates and doors locked. Inside the living quarters, everything looked frozen in time. Plates of food sat on the table. Chairs neatly arranged. The clock stopped. Only one oilskin coat was missing, meaning 2 men must have gone out without proper gear in the middle of a storm. It was as though the 3 keepers had simply vanished into thin air. The logbook offered the only clues. On December 12th, one entry read, "Severe winds, more than usual. Sea very rough. Keeper Duckett quiet, MacArthur crying." The next day, the storm continued, but by December 15th, the log ended abruptly. The final line read, "Storm ended. Sea calm. God is over all." After that, nothing. It was as if the island itself swallowed them whole. Investigators could find no bodies, no wreckage, no signs of a fight. The official report suggested a massive wave may have swept the men off the cliffs while they tried to secure equipment. But there were no drag marks, no broken railings, and no evidence of flooding inside. So, alternative theories began to swirl. Some claimed one keeper went mad, killing the others before throwing himself into the sea. Others blamed foreign spies, ghosts, or even supernatural forces said to haunt the islands for centuries. And then came the strangest theory of all, that a giant rogue wave struck so suddenly. It erased all 3 men in a single moment, leaving everything else untouched. But if that's true, why was the lamp still trimmed and ready, as if they planned to return? To this day, the mystery of the Flannan Isles remains unsolved. No remains were ever found. No one ever confessed. For more than a century, sailors passing by have reported strange lights flickering where the 3 men vanished. And some say, on stormy nights, voices still echo across the cliffs, calling for help, swallowed by the wind. It's a story that has inspired poems, songs, and ghost tales, but no truth has ever come to light. 3 men, a silent lighthouse, and a mystery that defies all logic. If you love unraveling the world's strangest true stories, subscribe to Weird History Society. Because history never forgets the ones who simply disappeared.